Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Hello and welcome to the show. I'm Anthony Zona.
And I'm Tori Giffen. Now for some school announcements. Attention all students, there will be a mandatory homeroom period on Monday morning, and attendance will be taken. Student Council is sponsoring our annual canned food drive to benefit the Norwood Food Pantry. Please send donated non-perishables to room 325. Norwood is home to some interesting characters. We sent our reporters Aaron Crowley and Brian Curley to catch up with the Norwood celebrity, Martini Man.
If you live near Cottage Street in Nichols, then you've probably seen Stephen Parody walking in his front yard sipping a martini.
I think some non-animal lovers will do a double take and shrug and say, what a strange guy, either carrying a glass of champagne or a martini and walking a cat. Well, I don't know, maybe I'm unusual.
Known around town under many nicknames, this Norwood icon embraces the recognition.
I've been called Martini Man, Catman Do, and somebody even called me the Earl of Norwood. I've been called worse things. I don't have a problem with any of those. I've met so many people. I know all my neighbors, but they walk by and we say hello or they stop and we talk.
Parody was born in South Florida and spent his teenage years working for his older brother who was in the general contracting business. After taking some classes in his 20s, Parody decided to enroll in school.
I went to Boston Architectural College and then eventually ended up doing graduate studies at Harvard Graduate School of Design.
These days, Parody manages an architecture design studio in Boston. But what he's really known for around Norwood is his devotion to his two pet cats.
Yeah, I call them the kids, but granted, they get anything they want. But I always talk to them. And I think communication is absolutely paramount.
While there's no shortage of people in his neighborhood who walk their dogs, Parody might be the only resident who walks a cat.
Good girl.
I started with a harness and a leash, and then I let them, once they felt comfortable out with me, I'd let them walk with me and drag the leash. And then there's Pippi, but she's completely trustworthy.
And even though he has his cats to keep him company, he's still hoping he will eventually find Martini Woman.
I hope someday I meet someone and they're younger than I and they would like to have a child. And I'm like most animal owners that are childless. I think and even animal owners with children, if they really love their pets, they're part of the family.
So the next time you're near Cottage Street in Nichols, stop by and say hello to Norwood's one and only Martini Man and his cats. Reporting for Mustang Magazine, I'm Aaron Crowley.
Are you getting blueberry?
Thanks, guys. A very interesting character indeed. Attention juniors, class elections are around the corner. Make sure to pick up your nomination ballots if you're interested in running for office. Also, any faculty member or senior who is interested in playing in the faculty versus senior volleyball game to benefit the Friendship Club on Thursday should see Mrs. Kelly in room 274 after school. Now we have an interview with the zoology class in the studio to talk about the turtles they have been raising. Sadie?
Hey guys, I'm here with Cy and Shannon from the zoology class, so can you guys tell us a little bit about it? Zoology is a pretty unique class that seniors can take at the high school. Instead of traditional academic subjects, it focuses on animal husbandry and raising animals. This year, we raised 4 turtles who we named Chomp, Alfie, Messy, and Darwin. So mainly what we do in zoology is we keep scientific notebooks about the animals and their developments, which is good practice for anyone who wants to go into a scientific field, especially zoology. It looks great on a transcript, and it's not graded, so there's no stress to it. It's just kind of like a fun experience.
And has the class had any outside funding?
Yeah, we actually had a donation from the NORD Parent-Teacher Organization to help us buy supplies. Roach Brothers gave us many lettuce donations for the turtles to eat, and the Norfolk County Teachers Association gave us a grant to keep the project running this year.
So when are the turtles being released back into their natural habitat?
So next Friday there is a turtle release party, and that's the May 29th, and we're going to release the turtles then.
And how can juniors get involved in the class next year?
So the applications are open right now, and juniors are welcome to drop by in Mr. Droney's class and even watch the turtles and pick up an application for next year.
All right, well, thanks, guys. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Sadie. In other school announcements, Nord High EYC, or the Environmental Youth Coalition, has a meeting after school this Thursday. Please bring ideas for your next school-wide project. Most recently, EYC has installed a water bottle filling station outside the gym. Alex Avakian reports.
EYC installed a water bottle refill station down by the gym. The purpose? To help reduce the amount of waste that we're producing at school.
So you can go refill your bottle and use a reusable bottle instead of the plastic bottles, because those are really bad for the environment.
According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture and the American Beverage Council, Americans consume nearly 9 billion gallons of plastic bottled water per year, while generating more than 1,200 million tons of waste. With the EYC's new refill station, they're hoping to reduce our school's global impact and save everybody some money.
In the cafeteria, we pay by the volume of trash, so if there's less water bottles being thrown away, then there's less trash.
But it's not just the environment EYC is trying to save.
The plastic water bottles, a lot of the time they have like chemicals in them that aren't good for you to drink.
One of the most dangerous chemicals is bisphenol A, also known as BPA. This chemical can be really dangerous, especially if the temperature of the water in the plastic bottle rises. That's why EYC has plans to sell reusable bottles that are BPA free and safe for drinking.
They're going to be stainless steel with a straw, and they'll be pretty cheaply priced, like under $10.
And to keep track of all the savings, the new water fountain will have a special feature.
The refill station actually has like a counter, and it will tell you how many bottles we've saved. So we'll have to see like what our rate per day is.
With bottled water being nearly 10,000 times the cost of tap water, it seems like EYC's refill station and water bottle sale is a win-win for everyone. Reporting for Mustang Magazine, I'm Alex Avakian.
Thanks, guys. I've personally visited the station, and I must say I'm impressed. On the topic of school organizations, a new club has opened up at Nord High called Hearts of Hope. This club is charged with helping students cope with the loss of someone important to them. Sabrina Cortese reports.
So I was 14 when I lost my mom, so I didn't have a license. I had my sister around who could drive me around, but a big thing is just like you don't realize how much your parents really do for you until they're gone.
Throughout her experience, Rachel has learned to self-motivate herself to do everything that her mom used to do for her.
Definitely just adapting so quickly was very hard for me, but you know, you have to do what you have to do. There was really no other alternative for me. I just had to put a good face on and try to learn how to do things better on my own. I ruined my clothes once, a whole load of laundry I completely ruined because I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know how to cook, and my mom cooked dinner almost every night, so there's a lot of changes.
At Norwood High School, there is a club to help support students like Rachel who are willing to open up about their loss.
Hearts of Hope is a group that was started by a senior last year, and it's a group for students who have lost a close loved one. It's open to students that have lost a parent, a sibling, a really close relative.
I definitely, when I meet people who have lost a parent, there's just a certain kind of connection that I have with them, because you can just relate to some of the difficulties that you might have.
At this point in her life, Rachel is now open to giving her insight to other kids who are going through the same thing that she went through.
One thing I definitely do wish that I had the opportunity to do is to spend more time with her if I had known. I remember a specific time actually, when I was in my room on my computer, probably messaging my friends, and my mom came in and said, "Do you want to watch Toy Story 3 with me? I heard it's sad and I don't want to cry by myself." And I said, "No, Mom, like I'm busy. Like I was like just a snobby teenager, and looking back now, like I would do anything to just watch Toy Story 3 with her. Like it's the little things. But if you're going through it, just keep your head up, talk to people, don't hide in your room, because I wanted to hide in my room forever."
Oh my God, Elizabeth.
We really just encourage people to come to either myself or Mrs. Larea and let us know when you guys want to meet. It's really kind of student focused as opposed to us setting dates, because sometimes people aren't ready to talk about it, or they had a bad week and then they don't want to talk about it.
And if you don't take the opportunity to thank not only your parents, everyone around you, you're going to regret it.
Reporting for Mustang Magazine, I'm Erin Crowley.
Thanks, Sabrina. Hearts of Hope is always there for you if you need help. And for more stories like that, watch Mustang Magazine on NPA TV. Now over to Brian Curley with your sports update.
Good morning, Mustangs. Just a reminder for any indoor or outdoor track members, you must see Coach Booth in his room to sign up for the car wash this Saturday. Yesterday, the girls' tennis team played their first tournament match in 10 years against Westwood, while softball squeaked out a win in the first round of their tournament with a 3-2 victory over Franklin, scoring on a walk-off passed ball in the bottom of the 7th. Girls lacrosse lost a tough game to top-seeded Westwood 21-3, while the baseball team pulled off their second upset of the tournament with a 2-1 win over Silver Lake, the projected South Sectional champs, fueled behind 16 strikeouts from Sean Mellon on the mound. Recently, New England has been the center of attention in the sporting world, and our reporter Danny Sullivan set out with only his cell phone to learn more. Let's take a look.
I'm here for the Tom Brady rally. Free Tom Brady.
Recently, a rally for Tom Brady was held by loyal Patriots fans in reaction to the ruling of Deflategate.
Now, the radio station wants to hear from you.
It's a rally to support Tom and his path to his innocence in Deflategate.
I'm here to support Tom Brady and make sure he gets back on the field as soon as possible so we can deflect all these haters away from us and get another championship ring.
There's a bunch of people out there that hate us because they ain't us.
Despite an investigation from the NFL, Patriots fans still believe that Tom Brady is innocent.
I don't think he had anything to do with deflating the balls below the league limit of 12.5 pounds.
And they shouldn't have fined us. They should.
I believe it's a whole bunch of hocus pocus, bunch of hate coming from everywhere but the New England area. That's why we came up with these shirts, Free Brady, 12.5, that's all he said.
Fans believe that the investigation did not provide conclusive evidence that the Patriots did anything wrong.
I'm going to stand up for Tom Brady.
Well, there's a lot of issues with the report. 3 out of the 4 Colts balls that they were able to test that day were below the legal pressure of 12.5 pounds. But they only had time to test 4 of the Colts balls, but they say that the maintenance guy had 90 seconds to deflate 12 balls.
This rally was held to show Tom Brady that his fans will always be there to support him, no matter what the official ruling is.
We're still with the Patriot way.
It shows Tom Brady, if he's watching, that their support is out here for him.
Tom's been a wonderful player. He's done a great job, over 12 years. I hope this rally does something positive for the Patriots.
Reporting for Mustang Magazine, I'm Danny Sullivan.
Thanks, Danny. Baseball will play rival Walpole tomorrow in the South Sectional semifinals at 4:30 in Walpole. So make sure to go out and support the team. That's all I have for today. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Brian. Well, that's all we have for today. Don't forget to check us out at NHS-TV.org or Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
Have a great day, Mustangs.